Hello Primary 6, today we'll take a new lesson, lesson 4, unit 1, multiplying and dividing integers. Last lesson we studied how we can add and subtract the integer number. This lesson we take multiplying and dividing integer number. This is a rule for this lesson, or this rule for this lesson, the product of two integers with the same sign is positive. يعني عملنا positive number times positive number equal positive. Okay. طيب حتى لو كان negative number times negative number equal positive. طيب يبقى for the same sign الانسر بيكون with positive integer. طب with different sign بيكون الانسر negative integer. The product of two integers with different sign is negative. 4 times 0 equals 0. 0 times 3 equals 0. Negative 2 times 0 equals 0. 0 times negative 5 also equals 0. Multiplying any integer by 0 of course equals 0. حتى لو كان negative integer number. The existence of multiplicative natural element in Z. For any integer a, we have 1 times a equal a times 1 equal a. The number 1 is multiplicative identity, natural element in Z. Okay? يبقى ال 1 which number multiply by any number equal the same number هو ال 1. Then the multiplicative natural element is 1. Multiplication is distributed over addition and subtraction. We studied this property at the last year. Multiplication is distributive over addition and subtraction in Z. If A, B, and C are three integers, then A times B plus C equal, يلا distribute يعني بنعمل A times B plus A times C. Okay, and B plus C times A the same. هي B times A plus C times A. If anyone can answers ما هو time commutative يعني for example يعني أحمد say miss I can write A times B plus A times C the same. A times B minus C distribute A times B minus A times C, and B minus C times A equal B times A minus C times A. Possibility of division in Z. While 5 divides 3 does not equal any integer, for there is no integer when multiplied by 3 gives 5. Okay? Of course, division is not always possible in Z, or Z is not closed under division. The following rules are applied when dividing integer is possible. The quotient of two integers with the same sign is positive. يعني divide اللي هو ال positive integer divide ال positive equal positive. Negative divide negative equal positive. يبقى for the same sign equal positive answers. Okay. For difference يعني for example يعني 8 divide 2 equal 4. The same sign هنا positive وهنا positive. طيب negative 10 divide negative 2 equal 5. ليه؟ عشان هنا the same sign النيجاتيف والنيجاتيف يبقى بيدينا ايه الانسر positive answer او positive integer. طيب the quotient of two integers with different signs is negative. يعني like الtime for different sign equal negative, for the same sign equal positive. طيب الquotient for ايه؟ يعني divide برضو different sign equal negative او minus. For example 40 divide negative 5 equal negative 8. Negative 40 divide 5 also equal negative 8. ليه؟ عشان هي different sign. 0 divide number أو أي integer number equal 0. 0 divide any number equals 0. 0 divide 2 equals 0. 0 divide negative 4 equals 0. 0 divide negative 100 equals 0. The quotients of 0 divided by any non-zero integer is 0. You can't divide an integer by 0. We cannot طبعا divide integer number by 0. Find the value of each of the following. Negative 5 plus 3 divide 2. Number 2, negative 4 times 77 times 25. Before start answer, number 1, take care your primary 6. Should be answer اللي هو 2 number اللي inside the bracket الأول. Negative 5 plus 2 equal what? Negative, this is plus with different answer, with different sign. يبقى we subtract and we take the sign for the greatest number. Equal what? Fine, equal negative 2. طيب يبقى الأول we can should be answer ال 2 number inside the bracket يبقى equal negative 2. Divide 2 then equal what? Negative 1. يبقى before start divide the 2 number should be answer the bracket. Okay, and divide negative 2 divide 2 different sign. Different sign يبقى different يبقى give me يبقى divide اللي هو 2 divide 2 equal 1. طب وهي ايه؟ negative sign عشان هي different sign. Fine. Number 2. طيب you can use the property to find answer for this أو find the value for this question. طيب we studied before we can use a commutative property for the اللي هي golden timetables يعني 4 و 25 equal 100, 8 times 125 equal 1000, 2 times 5 equal 10. طيب يبقى we can commutative ال 2 number دول together يعني هتكون negative 4 times 25 times 77. يبقى كده we use a commutative property. After we finish commutative, we can use an associative property. 2 number between bracket times 77 equal يبقى we answer inside the bracket الأول هتبقى equal what? Negative 100 times 77. We said before إن لما بيكون different sign بنعمل إيه؟ multiply 4 times 25 ورايت الإيه؟ النيجاتيف. لازم لو كان عندي multiply ل 2 different sign it should be write negative sign after we multiplication يعني. طيب 100 times 77 equal what? طيب and after we finish we write is a negative sign تبقى equal what? 7700 negative 7700. Okay. Use the property in Z to find. هي ايه البروبرتي هنا اللي we can use؟ طيب look at this question. 112 plus هو هنا كأنه عامل ايه؟ distribution. يبقى احنا بنرجعها للأول تاني. هنا 112 we can take 112 outside and اهي 112 outside يبقى هنا ايه cancel 112 time and لازم نعمل time. هنا 17 minus 17. fine. I said before should be answer اللي هو 2 number اللي inside البراكت الأول. طيب 17 minus 17 equal what? 0. Any number times 0 equals 0. Any number times 0 equals 0. Fine. Choose the correct answer. If x equal negative 2, y equals 3, then xy equal what? What is the meaning of xy? يعني x times y. xy meaning x times y. طيب اوكي يعني 3 times negative 2 3 time negative 2. اوكي 3 time 2 كام؟ 6. طب هو different sign يبقى على طول ايه؟ بالنيجاتيف انتجر. لو كان different sign بيبقى على طول الانسر بالنيجاتيف answers. Then the right answer is negative 6. Fine. 8 plus negative 3 times negative 3. طيب just 30 seconds to think about this question. Fine. we answer اللي هما التو نمبر اللي inside البراكت. يبقى 8 plus negative 3 equal what؟ equal 5. طيب ليه 5؟ عشان هنا عملنا ايه؟ minus و take the sign for greatest number. we take the sign for greatest number. مين ال greatest number؟ ال 8. طيب الساين بتاع ال 8 كام؟ positive. ايه اللي هو positive. طيب يبقى positive 5 times negative 3. يلا positive 5 times negative 3. we multiply to different sign number. Before right answer multiply 5 times 3 equal what? 15. Of course 15. طب هما هنا ايه؟ negative 3 times 5 equal what? negative 3 times 5 ده ايه؟ different sign. يبقى negative 3 times 5 equal negative 15. Fine. The smallest non-negative integer is A. The smallest non-negative integer is أصغر. يعني إيه non-negative؟ Non-negative يعني positive. The smallest positive integer is A. If you can't يعني understand. The smallest non-negative or positive is يلا يا primary 6 is A. The smallest non-negative أو positive integer is A. هيا primary 6. 1. Fine. Bravo. 72 divide negative 6. Different sign. Different sign يعني divide 72 divide 6 equal 12. ما دام هي different sign يبقى should be ايه؟ negative 12. Number E. Absolute negative 9 minus absolute 5. Compare between this number and absolute negative 4. طيب I give you just 1 minute to think about this question. Take care يا primary 6 ان احنا هنا عندنا absolute يعني should be remove الايه؟ النيجاتيف sign. طب هنا absolute بس مع we don't have a negative sign then equal 5. يعني دي هتبقى equal what؟ 9 minus 5 وهنا absolute 4. Compare between them. I help you. طيب اوكي. طيب هنا دي هتكون 9 minus 5 equal 4. طيب absolute negative 4 equal 4. Then right answer is equal. طيب negative 12 times 1 equal 1 times negative 12. عملنا ايه؟ طيب which is property ايه؟ طبعا final answer equal negative 12 لان 1 times 12 equal 12 different sign يبقى equal negative sign. طيب which is property دي؟ equal كام؟ commutative property. Commutative property. Fine. Negative 5 times 9 times 7 equal negative 5 times 9 times 7. Okay. Before start answer, please here primary 6 check from place of number. The first number and negative 5 هنا first number. The second number أو second يعني place of number وهنا second place. طب ده كان عند third place وهنا third place يبقى إيه؟ يبقى each number stand for the same place. يبقى مفيش change لل places of number. But we can write bracket between two number اللي هما 9 times 7 وهنا between ايه negative 5 and 9. يبقى هنا ايه we use a which is property commutative property or associative property يا primary 6. 30 seconds يا primary 6 to think about this question. fine يبقى ايه associative property fine يا primary 6. هنا 5 time negative 2 احنا should be write ال negative between bracket as you like بس دي هنا negative 5 sorry. طيب time negative 2 time negative 5 اوكي. هنا first place وهنا second place. هنا second place بقى first place. يبقى which property commutative property or associative property؟ ها يلا commutative property of course commutative property. negative 2 times 6 plus negative 2 times 9 equal negative 2 we take negative 2 from this side of bracket وهنا خدنا negative 2 common factor بعدين time 6 plus 9 then which is property which property multiplicative property اللي هي ايه بقى 30 seconds يا primary 6 multiplicative property. يلا think about this question. ها bravo distributive property fine excellent. This question just revision about last lesson negative 11 plus 0 equal 0 plus negative 11 equal negative 11. يبقى we have اللي هو هنا two property اللي هي additive inverse والفاينل answer additive identity. This is the last lesson last question for this lesson, but before finish this lesson please revise with me about the property of multiplying and dividing integer number should be know in the product of two integer with the same sign is positive. Positive time positive equal positive. Negative time negative equal positive. The product of two integer the different sign is negative. Positive time negative equal negative. Negative time positive equal negative. طيب 4 times 3 equal 0. Any number times 0 equal 0. Multiplicative identity is 1. Multiplicative identity is 1. Distributive multiplication is distributive over A over addition and subtractions. يعني A time B plus C هتبقى equal A time B plus A time C. طب هنا A time B minus C هتبقى A time B minus A time C. بالنسبة possibility of division إن does يعني 5 divide 3 doesn't equal the integer number لأن لازم عشان تكون integer number بيكون whole number positive or A or negative لكن هنا هتكون decimal numbers. يبقى for there no integer when they multiplied by 3 gives 5 which number يعني we don't have number multiplied by 3 equal 5. Division is not always possible in Z. Okay. The following rule are applied with dividing integer is possible. طيب the quotient of two integer with the same sign is positive. يعني مثلا a positive divide positive equal positive. Negative divide negative equal positive. For example, 8 divide 2 equal 4. Negative 10 divide negative 2 equal 5. The quotients for two different sign بيكون equal negative يعني 40 divide negative 5 equal negative 8. Negative 40 divide 5 also equal negative 8. ليه؟ عشان هما different sign. طيب 0 divide any number equal 0. 0 divide any number equal 0 لكن we cannot the quotient of 0 divided by any non-zero is integer is 0. طيب you cannot divide an integer by 0 of course. طيب we take how we can find the value of each of the following. Negative 5 plus 3 divide 2 should be answer اللي هو two number between bracket. بعدين after we finish we can divide this number or multiply. And everyone now I think everyone know how we can find the value with using the property of multiplication or addition. commutative property, associative property, it's very important, distribution property. لو كان عندي two number x y يعني x and y within what is the x y يعني meaning x time y primary 6 the smallest non-negative integer everyone know ان هو equal 1. 72 divide negative 6 هتكون equal negative 12 عشان هما different sign. This is important notes for this lesson. I hope everyone can understand. Thank you for good listening in primary 6.